Let's take a look at Transformers, Generations, Age of the Primes, Deluxe Class, Sideways. And here we have him out of the box. So I kind of grew up with Transformers Cybertron, and it's awesome that we're getting basically a copy of the old figure 20 years later with updated articulation like ankle tilts and waist swivel. But oh boy, I consider this figure a downgrade. And this is why. Maybe downgrade is too harsh, but I hate the parts forming. Yes, in the original figure, you could pop off the wings to be a bladed weapon, but you didn't need to pop them off for transformation. Same goes with his big shield thing here. You didn't need to pop it off for transformation on the original figure. 20 years later, you do. This is when I would consider parts forming as cheating. This is not worth the ankle tilts and waist swivel, and it sure as heck isn't worth the lack of paint apps compared to the original. There is no understating how frigging hard this alternate mode goes. Like, that just looks sick. I don't make the rules here. You could see why this was used for a Senator Ratbat toy, because of the cockpit, how it kind of looks like a face. Right there. He does come with a cyber key that is just like the one he came with 20 years ago, but a lot smaller and not made of transparent plastic. And while there is no gimmick, there is a molded in slot for it to go in, but that's a lie. It actually goes into this actual slot, if my camera will focus, right in there. As you can see, it slots in right in there. And then there's a little latch that you flip for his little deceptiveness. Ba-bam. And then you could splay out his weapon so it looks like it still has the cyber key gimmick from 20 years ago, which it doesn't, which honestly, But yeah, regardless of this figure now being a parts former when 20 years ago it wasn't, this design still goes so hard. Like, this guy aura farms so much just by his, like, proportions and features. And honestly, the color scheme is perfect for the first day of October. Very spooky season themed. Like, look, all I did was rotate his waist, and it's like he's in a completely different pose. I just turned his head and his waist. That's it. This guy just... this design is so good. This is honestly, like, I know we only got 2 figures for the 20th anniversary of Transformers Cybertron, which is absolutely sad, but damn, this guy's pulling really hard for that. It was a good choice to have him be one of the 2, is what I'm saying.